Good evening, everybody. Welcome to CC Sim Racing. I am your host, Craig Cook. Hello, how is everyone today? Really looking forward to this one. It should be an absolute belter here for the championship round for round 5 of the Aston Martin Super League, and what a race we're going to have this evening. Really can't wait for this one. Just have a look at some of the messages coming in. We got Faza there saying hi, all hello, great to see you, and welcome to our CC Sim page as well. We also got a name there, so Mr. Thunder Dragon. Hello there, buddy, great to see you. We also have Jessie. My kid is getting her eye checked while I watch racing. But that's pretty cool. He could actually jump in the comms, but we won't ask him to. That's harsh. Jessie. He says he's here in spirit as well. Wicked. Wedge is wedge, indeed, Sir Mags. I will get onto it. I do apologise. All right, when we get to the final, I'll probably do it then, and probably do it in a mental way as somebody crosses the line. Hopefully, it's a TNR driver wins the final round. But it'd be absolutely brilliant. Yo, says Mr. Sir Mags. Hello everyone. Says Richard Pugh. Hello, Richard Pugh. Absolutely on fire at the moment. Really impressed with his driving, as we have said. Wisdom Wiki. Lots of laughs from Mr. Mags as well, so great to see Mags there. Unfortunately not racing, but here as well with us tonight. So welcome everybody. My name is Craig Cook. I'm your commentator for this evening. Unfortunately, don't have my protege next to me, my Padawan learner, Jesse Lunquela. Well, actually, I should be his Padawan learner. He does a lot of theatre, so he's much better than me. But we are at Nürburgring GP. I'm just going to check a few things while we're on here, and I think everything's there. All apart from the championship table that goes bong like that. That's the sticker there that I need to put there. Hyper's in as well. Hello, Hyper, and also to the academy if they're there. Hyper, if you want to give them a shout out, it'd be great to have them on. And saying hello, and keep the chat going. That's what we want. Don't forget to share to your socials, ladies and gentlemen. We do appreciate that. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe to CC Sim Racing to be the best race with the best. Something like that, anyway. But yeah, Craig, you need credits. I do, yeah, I knew. Loads of credits. Oh, you're talking about... Yeah, okay, credits. Yeah, no, fair enough. I thought you meant money, like wedge is wedge, you know? But that's what I thought you meant when you said wedge is wedge. Wedge is wedge, basically. But yeah, here we go. So this is going to be the championship round for Nürburgring. We have got some cracking race drivers out on track. We're going to start them off in a moment. But before we do, let's take a look at the championship table, because it's looking very, very spicy at the top there. So a quick change from last week. I think there's only one, which was I think there's a change around between LB Racing and also Red Spectre after a slight incident which dropped Red Spectre back. But I'll tell you what, great respect to Lewis. Actually just went, yep, fine, that's okay, brilliant stuff. And there we go, happy days. And they swapped the positions around. So at the moment, it's Matty on 90 points. Then we have Red Spectre on 73. Then we have Beastman there on 70. Followed by Lewis with 64 points, also with Handy Pint on 64. And then we have, if I zoom in with my super optical lenses, I think that's Little Nicky there. Has anyone seen that film? It's a good film. Little Nicky there on, so I think that's 58 points. I'm going to have to zoom in. Yeah, it is 58 points. Then we have 56 with Lofty. Then we have Hartman also there on 45. Ray Carter just behind on 39. We have Supercams there on 37. 37 also for Labam. Then we have GT Pop, and great to see him back this week. Obviously missed the last one due to some excellent commentary that he's doing for the World Rally Series and also the IndyCar, which is amazing. So I'm really proud to know this guy. Also, there is Lacko. So Lacko's back. Obviously missed a couple of races, but he's back in the mix tonight. So good luck to him. Then on 34 is V8 Jag. And then we have Glowing Gold. Unfortunately, it had to come out due to work commitments. But that's fine. We still got a very packed grid of some cracking racing drivers. So I'm going to get this one underway, get them out on track. And we also have Mr. Captain Colossus Racing saying, good luck, everyone. Great to see you, mate. Really do appreciate that. Massive respect. Go and check out his YouTube page, please, and go and give him a subscription. Okay, do you know what? Just for the fun of it, I'm going to put this up and say, oh, actually, that's the wrong one. I didn't mean to push that button. I don't know why I double-clicked that. That's really weird. Let's try that again. No, that is weird. Why did it do that for? Okay, well, let's not do that again because that's scary. Try again. There we go. Please subscribe to Captain Colossus Racing. That doesn't say CC Sim, it says Captain Colossus Racing, okay? That's what it said, because I said so. Anyway, back to the racing, and our guys are coming out for qualifying. So the guys we really need to watch out for tonight at the moment is Matty, who we are on board with right now. So Matty is the man, championship leader at this moment in time. Got a nice cushion as well. Handy Pint also there out on track with him pulling out the lead. Great to see the guys. Obviously, we had a little discussion about using the all the track and a little bit more idea on that corner, and hopefully at turn 5 we should see not so much of a exit stage left sort of driving, and hopefully everyone can settle down and sort of respect that corner a bit more than what we do on the GT7 dailies. But we'll see what happens tonight. So there is Labam, V8 Jag is in the pits, and also Lofty, so those guys better get cracking. So V8 Jag actually has to stay in the pits. I do apologise. It will be Lofty that needs to come out. We have asked all the guys to come out of the pits as soon as possible. So Handy Pint will be our first one out for CCR. It's the Captain Colossus Racing. Then we have Hartman just behind him for Team Dauntless. New name for this year. Great looking car. Well done to Chris for that. It's the Arcanite Prime. I think it's Chris Mora. There is Lewis there for LB Racing, and go and check him out. I think he's racing for the FPK karting over the weekend, so if you want to go and see him, I think he's at Clay, but I'm sure he'll let me know. There is Pop Motorsport. Great to have him back, the official real commentator. There he is out on track. There is Lil Nicky as well. Looking forward to seeing how he does today. I've just missed Ben. I do apologise, Ben, after a great race he had in the final for the Vacecraft Cup, which was brilliant. There's Lil Nicky just behind, looking for a good run today. Then Ray Carter, obviously there's the man that won the Vacecraft Cup with that sensational overtake on Glowing on the final corner, which was literally down to the wire. 0.027, I think it was. Red Spectre, there he is. He is hoping for a win today, but we'll see what happens. And Matty just behind him. Labam just coming through the final corner now to start his qualifying lap. Then we have Supercams just behind him, and he's about to start his lap as well. And then we have Lofty just making his way up through the chicane. Nice and settled. Nice and relaxed is Lofty. I think he's been practicing. I think most of the guys here around the 24-23 marker. So we shall see as they come through. So that's, sorry, 203 that is. So Handy Pint comes through now, flat out, down to the hairpin he goes. Hard on the brakes, into the right-hander. Nice and wide, pin the exit, over the curbing. Beautifully done, nicely done. There's Hartman just behind him. Then we have Lewis as he comes round. Looks very quick indeed. Had a super race last time out at the Gardens. Dragon Trail, that is. Ben Smith there in 6th. I had to remember that one, I forgot. in 2 weeks. Nicky there in 7th there. There's Ray Carr just behind him. So everyone's quite close. There's Red Spectre in the 9th spot. Then Matty, championship leader. Can he get pole position? Labam just behind him. Supercams, Lofty coming up to finish the lap now is Handy Pint. Got to get the chicane right. Don't want to make a mistake. A little bit of curb on the inside. A lot more curb on the right-hand side. Exit stage left, as we see. Flat out into the final corner. Keeping it as long as you can. Wait. Power now as you exit the corner. Over the curbing. Over the green stuff. What are we going to see to start this lap? Oh, this is brilliant. 2:03.3 to start us off. So Hartman goes over line, goes into 2nd place. Lewis comes over line. Does he get pole position? No, stays in 2nd. Pop Motorsport comes through, crosses the line, goes 4th. Ben Smith, where does he go? He goes into 5th. Lil Nicky crosses the line. Where does he go? Goes into 4th. Ray Carr behind. He goes 7th. Red Spectre goes into pole. Matty Cake, what can he do? He goes 2nd. He goes 2nd. Then Labam comes around the exit, so it's Red Spectre from Matty, so that's crucial for the championship. Labam comes through. What does he go? Goes into 7th place. Supercams on a lap now. What does he do? Does a 2:03? Does a 2:04? Goes across the line. Goes 11th. So Lofty is the last man out. So he's a bit behind. So at the moment, we'll keep an eye on Lofty. So it is going to be Red Spectre on pole. Matty in 2nd place. Guys have to move out the way because they've got cars coming down the track. As a couple of the TNR guys take him out. That's beautiful. Take that shot, someone. Take that shot. That is absolutely stunning. Hartman's trying to get more views. So waiting for Lofty. So Lofty is coming round the chicane. Coming up to the 100 board. Bang on the 100 board. Hard on the brakes. Into the chicane. Hop in the left. Hop in the right. Exit. Oh, a little bit of a twitch on there as he comes out of the exit and onto the right-hand side there. Terrible lap, says Matty. Terrible lap. So exit onto the curbing goes Lofty. What can he do? This looks quick. Crosses the line. Oh no, he made a mistake somewhere. And Lofty's in 13th place. Now, did he get a penalty? Wow, these are some tough times. Very, very tough. So Lofty is there in 13th place. Not too sure what happened there. So did he make a mistake? Very, very interesting. So Matty playing the game now and just says to everybody, right, I'm just going to wind up Mr. Red Spectre now. So Matty there, and there's a lovely shot of all the cars. So let's have a quick update with all the chat. Lovely to see. Hello, fast fella, says Ivan. Mammy says TNR Ray Carr, TNR Supercams, TNR V8 Jag, and Laban. Go like, subscribe, and share the stream, please, says Sir Mags. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much. Let's go, Jay, says Nicky. Mags got Ray needs a cup trophy on the side of his car. He does. Yeah, we should do that. A bit like I think that's what England did, or were going to do with their lions on the shirt. I think, like, or something like that, or stars, wasn't it, or something like that. Must take Ray's livery. Yes, you must. Damn, Red Spectre. Damn, I love that. I'm racing at Bayford Meadows in Kent this Sunday. Okay, right, cool. Oh, I wonder if I might be able to make that one. I'll let you know, Lewis. So Spectre will be tough to catch if he gets away. Yeah, he's been really putting the time in, hasn't he? I don't know what's happened here. Dun dun dun. Hello. Oh, that's never happened before. Hello. Hello. This is not good. Oh, there we go. Yay! It worked. Oh, you've got to love this game. It's amazing. Spectre, tough to catch if he gets away. Time to crack on. Now, let's go TNR. V8... Pardon? Said something. V8 lag. Oh, I love it. Great. That's a good one. Good luck, Hartman, says Dusty. We got 02.5. Oh, man. Then we got I am so slow. Not slow, mate. You're a good driver. Just keep on pushing. What a lap from Spectre. Yeah. Oh, no. GT7 full of surprises. Yeah, it is. And hopefully those surprises stay away, please. Skipped a heartbeat. Yeah, I did. I did for sure. Someone called Eduardo Braga was trying to jump into the room. Nice one. So let's have a look at those qualifying results. So on pole is Red Spectre. That's incredible. 202.5. Matty there in second. Handy Point third. Lewis in fourth. Hartman fifth. Lil Nicky in 6th. Pop Motorsport back in 7th. There is Ben in 8th. Followed by LeBam in 9th, Ray Carter in 10th, Supercams 11th, V8 Jag in 12th, and Lofty at the back of the grid. But I'm pretty sure that will swap around because obviously V8 Jag hasn't done the lap. But that's incredible. Come on, TNR, let's put that out there. So, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here is your race for this evening. Then we have the Premiership straight after this, but it is going to be an absolute cracker. Let's have fingers crossed for a cracking race start with your commentator, Craig Cook. And here we are for round 4 of the Aston Martin Championship. Just to let Jesse know, yes, I did mute you. Right, so here we go. I didn't scare anyone there, did I? So, Red Spectre on pole, Matty 2nd, Handy Point 3rd. We have 3 lights, 4 lights, waiting for the 5th red. There it is, waiting for him to go out. Revs the rise in, a good start from both the drivers. But I think Matty's got a good lunge here. And has he just got in front? Yes, he has. Red Spectre has just snipped the nose of Matty as he goes into turn 1. And he probably doesn't want to be there. That's going to be very difficult. Ben Smith looking down the inside. Everyone going through nicely. Everyone is through. There's a bit of contact between Hartman. Oh, one of the TNR guys in the background's had contact and spun out. Managed to get back on the track. Now, who was that? It was LeBam. So LeBam had a little bit of a mistake there. That is safe, so we'll check that out in a minute. But it's Red Spectre in the lead. Matty in 2nd. Lewis has had a great start. Now in 3rd place with Handy Point in 4th. Hartman in 5th. There is Lil Nicky in 6th. Everyone seems to have got around the corner nicely. Pop Motorsport very wide on turn 5. There is Supercams in 9th place. Ray Carter in 10th. V8 Jag in 11th with Lofty there in 12th. And LeBam in 13th place. Red Spectre holding the lead. 0.7 now. 0.8 as he comes off the exit of the corner. Matty challenging for that 2nd place with Lewis. And then we've got a gap for Handy Point, who's got a train of cars behind, with Hartman looking down the inside as they come into the hairpin. Not going to do it as Handy Point shuts the door. Goes slightly wide. Hartman might get the inside line here, side by side as they come out of the exit of the corner. Great move there from Hartman. Has he got that done? Yes, he has. And look at that. Handy Point has had to stay in there. Handy has had to tuck into 5th place there. Lil Nicky on the charge. Watch out. There is Ben Smith in 7th place. He's looking very feisty as well in the CCR car. Pop Motorsport also trying to chase him down. He's been a bit off the pace as recent, but he has been away, so see what he can do tonight. Ray Carter there in 9th, trying to challenge with Supercams behind him, so no team orders, so that will be for a battle. V8 Jag there in the 11th spot, and you got Lofty at the back there in 12th, who has done the 203 dead, so watch out for him in the background. It is Red Spectre in the lead. Matty has definitely closed that gap, hasn't he? Let's go on board with Red Spectre and see what's happening. Everyone seems to have got round the corner very well. Little Nicky having a look down the inside on Handy Point there. Hasn't got that done. So very, very interesting. Nicky says breathe. No chance. So here we go. Red Spectre in the lead. Matty in 2nd. Lewis 3rd. Hartman in 4th. Handy Point 5th. Lil Nicky 6th. Ben Smith in 7th. Pop Motorsport in 8th. There is your top 8 at the moment. And there's your leader, Red Spectre. There is Matty coming into the hairpin. Lewis in 3rd. Hartman has time to breathe. But there's Lil Nicky around the outside of Handy Point. That is not going to work. Well done to Handy Point. He had to get to the wide side. He doesn't want to stay too tight into that corner because you can spin out. Little Nicky's still there. Now let's have a look what happened at the start of that race and see if we can see the incident with I think it was about sort of night. Now it's here. Right, so he spun out on himself too tight into the corner, so that's what happened. Okay, so we're all good, everyone's back in play. So, 1 second now, Red Spectre leads. Matty in 2nd, Lewis in 3rd, now being challenged by Hartman. Let's go on board, but watch out for Ben Smith now on the back of Handy Point because he's got past Lil Nicky. Great move. Pop's still in this as well in that 8th spot. Everyone's still together. What a great championship race this is. Everyone wants points. Oh, you can see Ben goes very, very long on the break there and nearly goes into the teammate. Great battle at the back there. Who was that in the background? That was a move by LeBam on Lofty. So good battle in there. Red Spectre still holding the lead. Matty in 2nd. Great racing from these guys at this moment in time. Only on lap 2. 16 minutes of this race to go. There is Matty. There is the battle for 3rd place between Lewis and Hartman. Then we have Handy Point, followed by Ben. Then Lil Nicky. Then Pop Motorsport, who looks like he has a penalty and will have to take that. Gets on the brakes. And that is Mr. Carter, the Vacecraft Cup winner, now into 8th spot, and Supercams might have a piece of this action as well, and he goes past, so Pop now drops down into 10th. Watch out for Lofty at the back there, going for a move on the outside of Labam. Doesn't quite do it, might get the cut back here, manages to get the car under control, but another good battle between the TNR guys and Lofty's, and the TNR sandwich at the moment is Lofty's, trying to find a way through. We know he's quick, but hasn't quite got it. Fastest lap, 2:02.996 from Red Spectre as we watch the drag race from Lofty. On board with Lofty, what can he do from there? Can he get past this time? He's in the tow, he's going down the inside, and look at Labam, goes wide there. Has he got that done? He's on the brakes early is Lofty, he goes wide does Labam, and into position goes Lofty, and that's a great move. Well done, sir. So Labam defending, decided to go wide and take the line, but overshot on the brakes, worrying about the man behind, and just that bit of pressure has made the mistake. So Red Spectre now a second, 1.1 on Matty, but Matty hasn't let him go yet. He's still there, and it's all about concentration now. Great battle here between Lewis and Hartman. Hartman still hasn't found a way through Lewis at this moment in time, but Handy Pint in 5th place. Ben's still there in 6th, and Little Nicky chasing him down. Ray Carter's not far behind in 8th place. Supercam's there in 9th, with Pop Motorsport in 10th place. And then we have a little gap from Lofty, so Lofty has a lot to do from there. But is closing. You can see Labam hasn't given that up, has he? There he is, right on the case of Lofty again. Fantastic racing from the two guys. So, got a slap, 2:02.996. Come on, Hartman. Need American on the podium, says Jesse. It's a good battle, isn't it? Look at this. Fantastic racing from the two of them. There's Lewis. There's Hartman. Then we have Handy Pint. Ben just behind him. Let's go on board with Little Nicky because he's got a great view of this. As we see Hartman chasing down Lewis, a little bit too far behind, but Ben might have an opportunity here on Handy Pint as they go into the chicane, and look how close Hartman is in front. Oh, Ben's on the brakes. Oh, he's nearly into his teammate again. Little Nicky having a much better run, and there's a move in front. Has Hartman got that done? Yes, he has. He's got the inside line, and there's a move from Hartman, and he goes into 3rd place, and that is a bit of side-by-side now. A drag race down to turn 1. Lap 4, 13 minutes to go, and this is the battle for 3rd, but this is going to help Handy Point and Ben and Lil Nicky to get back into this podium position. So on the brakes they go. Hartman on the inside, Lewis on the outside. Sounds like a nice chocolate bar to me, but down the inside he goes. Has Lewis got this done? He's still there. Great battling by the two of them. Brilliant racing. Side-by-side still. And Lewis manages to hold the inside line, but again, Hartman on the outside, and Lewis has to give position. Oh, this is fantastic. Goes wide, but that's not going to cost him. He's going to be side by side as they get the drag down to turn 6. And has he got this done? Lewis stays in front. Good battling between the two of them. Absolutely brilliant stuff. And again, Hartman down the inside. Has a look. Oh, the gap's open. Oh, he hasn't quite done it. Now, let's have a look at that replay, because that was fantastic from Hartman. Had the drag race down to the chicane. We knew he was close. He just got a better exit here, didn't he? So where's Lewis? Lewis went over the curb, so that's what cost him. And a little bit of a rear-end swipe there as well. And Hartman goes down the inside, gets that move done. That was a great move. But Lewis is back in 3rd place. But Hartman's taken him. Hartman's got down the inside at the hairpin and has taken 3rd place. My goodness me, I've got to be on it today, haven't I? Jeez. But look at this. Lewis is there. And Lewis has a half-second penalty, and this is going to be Handy Point now, crucially getting on the back of this. And is he going to have enough time to overtake Lewis? He's got the tow. Let's go on board. No, we won't. We'll stay where we are because there's a good camera angle. Lewis goes defensive. Handy Pint on the outside is very brave between the two drivers. Well done to Handy Pint. Well done, sir. He showed that respect. And look at Ben Smith down the inside of his teammate for the position in 5th. Little Nicky's enjoying this. He's just sitting there going, I think I might have a piece of this. And I think he is. He's going to have a buy one, get one free. In the tow of Ben. Is he going to go down the centre of them? I think he is. Oh, this is brave. This is very brave from Lil Nicky into the braking zone. Has he got it done? Oh, my goodness me. Who's going to bail out? It looks like nobody. But Ben's done it. Oh, that was sensational. Absolutely sensational battle going on in the background as well. Oh my goodness, I don't know where to look at the moment. Lofty, it's Lofty I was looking at. Lofty's on the back of Pop now, and they've caught up with Supercams. So Supercams is there. Pop's now in 10th place, and Lofty is on the back of this, and he's on a bit of a charge. Maybe the red mist is flying for the leads, man. My goodness me, great battling. So, Red Spectre still in the lead. Matty's not that far behind. He just hasn't had anything for him at the moment, but literally consistency by these two drivers is absolutely fantastic. Penalty for Hartman. Penalty for Hartman. 1 second penalty, and that is going to be absolutely crucial going down the straight. So Lewis just has to get this right. That'll move down the inside from Little Nicky into the hairpin. Has he got that done? Oh, a little bit of gravel run from, who was that? Handy Point, and I think he's going to have to bail out. No, they're still side by side. Oh my goodness me, they've done it. Oh, that's brilliant. And still, oh, Little Nicky just wipes the gravel off the tyres there, or I don't know if that was a thank you, I'm not too sure, but my goodness me, what great driving that was. So, Hartman taking his penalty now. Now, here we go. Has Lewis got the momentum? Yes, he has. Oh, look at this. He's got the momentum. Has Ben got the momentum? He's having to go defensive now as Hartman. Round the outside goes Ben. Oh, he leaves the braking really late and goes through. What a move from Ben. Has he held it? Yes, he has. Oh, that's fantastic. My goodness me. I really just don't know where to look at the moment. Red Spectre has the fastest lap, but let's take a look at that again. It was the Little Nicky moment I wanted to look at. This bit here, wow. Now, I don't know if I'm going to catch the Ben moment here with the penalty. I think it might just drift off. I do apologise if it does. Flashing his lights is Ben. But I think he's on pad. Come on, stay with it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Stay with it. Is it going to stay? Please, let's see. Yes, there he goes. Round the outside. Beautiful move and great respect from Hartman. Very, very respectful indeed. So, Spectre in the lead. 1.7, so mistake there from Matty somewhere. Has now got up to 1.7 seconds, but the battle for podium is still on. Lewis is holding on here, with Ben now in on the charge in 4th place. Hartman there in 5th. Then Little Nicky still having a sniff of a podium finish. Then Handy Point dropping back. Ray Carter now there in 8th place. Supercams under real pressure from Pop Motorsport, and Pop Motorsport is going to try and find a way through. Goes to the outside, hard on the brakes of the two drivers. Oh, it's really good racing tonight. Oh, he's trying to find a way through around the outside of the hairpin. Beautiful. Still pushing outside, and Pop thinks better of it. Not going to work there, but he's still trying to get a nose down the inside. Side by side, nearly. Great defensive work from Supercams here. Oh, look at Lofty. Lofty's back into play as well. Look at the Bam and Jag. They're not that far behind. Look, they're just there. So, back with the leaders, 2.1 now. There's Matty in 2nd. Lewis is in 3rd. Lewis has got problems because Ben's all over the back of him now. Hartman's in there as well. Oh, mistake! Mistake for Lewis, has had to go defensive. Oh, and here goes Hartman. He's going to look down the inside as well. He gets into the nose, and he tries to get that inside line on Ben, but it didn't quite work. And here we go. It's the Little Nicky special on board with Nick. Can he get 3 for the price of 1? Where does he go? Nobody knows. It's a lottery from everyone here. Down the inside, contact. Hartman goes through, sneaks a tyre, and there we go. It goes Hartman into 4th. So the American still in this battle. What a brilliant show of racing from these guys. What racecraft here at CC Sim. If you are not showing this in your socials, I'm just going to push this out there right now. Get cracking. This is incredible. So, Little Nicky, they're in 6th place. Let's go back. Let's have a look. Red Spectre, 2.3 now. I think Matty's decided 2nd's enough, but you never know with Matty, and you never know with Red. Makes one mistake, that's it, but Lewis is under real pressure from Hartman, and Hartman's all over the back of him. Let's go on board. If I can push the right button. No, I pushed the wrong button, damn it. Down the outside, Hartman does it. Round the outside, did he do it? No, he doesn't, and that could give... Looks like Ben's going to have a little sniff down the inside. Not quite. Oh, my goodness me. Any one of these 4 here can take podium. But round the outside goes Hartman again. goodness me. The sheer audacity of these drivers trying to make these moves, and this is going to give Handy Pint and also Ray Carr a piece of this action as well, because they're closing in on these top four. Tartan. Oh, Hartman's gone! Hartman has gone! No! The commentator's curse, and there goes Handy Pint. Let's have a look what happened there. Oh, that's such a shame. Now, what happened here? Oh, he clipped the curb in and a bit of the grass. Now, did that give him a dirty tyre and made him drag him out to the gravel? I'm not too sure. That was really, really bad. Now, Hartman having to defend from Ray Carr, but anything can happen. Just looking to the back there. Sorry, I do apologise. I pushed the wrong button. I got a bit excited. Hartman's defending, and looks like Lofty's on the back of Pop Motorsport as well. We have 5 minutes of this race to go. Down the inside, Ray Carr having a look on Hartman. Oh, what? Look at what's going on there in the background. Oh, LeBam! He's gone too far. He's overshot, and the guys have both gone past him. My goodness me. You don't know where to look at the moment. I don't know what Pop was doing there. He's sort of defending the line, and then, oh, look at the overshoot. Oh, wow. Bam wanted that place, didn't he? So, Red Spectre in lead, 2.6. Matty in second, and then we just look back. 9 seconds, and then there's the penalty for Lewis. Oh, Lewis has a 1 second penalty. Oh, my goodness me. That is absolutely insane. Lewis with a penalty, and Ben doesn't have to do much. Oh, he goes wide, does Lewis. Side by side of Ben and Lewis. And Lewis goes into fourth and Ben into third. Lil Nicky's having a look at this as well. My goodness me. Torpedo Bam, says Mr. Mags. Kitty Litter says Jesse. Unfortunate for Hartman. It's all my fault. I'm usually there to give Craig time to breathe. Yeah, I can't breathe. I really can't. Oh, there's contact between Lewis and Ben. Lil Nicky could get podium, but can Ben hold off? 3 minutes and 55 seconds to go. Here's the penalty, and well done to Lewis. Just moves out of the way and takes the penalty and tries to get the toe, but I don't think he's going to. And Handy Pint could get a top 5 here. Has he got enough? Mimmels. And Lil Nicky's gone through as well. So did he get a penalty? Oh, they're still battling away. Contact. Oh, there's a reset. Oh, that's such a shame. I need to go back to where it happened. Where is Lil Nicky? So did Ben have a penalty? Ben had a half-second penalty. And Nicky just carved his way through. So let's see what happened here. Around the outside. It's contact between the two drivers. Oh, what happened there? Didn't like that, did it? So, not too sure. We'll obviously look through that again. But Red Spectre holding lead 2.2. Matty there in second. It's come down. So, a mistake from Red Spectre has given Lil Nicky an opportunity here. Now, this is the battle for podium. And it hasn't finished yet. Because in that 6th place is Hartman. So, if they're still going to battle away here. Where is Hartman going? Where is Ray Carter going? If I wanted the grass cut, I would have got my lawnmower out. So, back to the battle for third, because this is the one that's absolutely kicking off. But you can see Lewis hasn't given up, and nor has Hartman. So, Lil Nicky holding third. There is Ben, just showing him the nose, letting him know that he's there and ready to pounce. Lewis causing absolute mayhem. Handy Pint not happy. Concentrate, Handy. Concentrate. Talk about using all the tracking a little bit more. Yeah, definitely. Red mist in the chicane. Yeah, a bit of frustration kicking on there. Oh, Ben there in 4th. Lewis in 5th. Hartman in 6th. But I tell you what, has Matty closed up? He has. It's 2 seconds now, so he's slowly closing in, isn't he? Oh, there's a screeching tyres from Red Spectre. I thought he made a mistake somewhere. A minute 36. This will be the final lap for the drivers. There is Matty. Done a superb job. Lil Nicky has managed to pull away from Ben. That could be crucial as they get the drag all the way down to turn 1. And that's not helped him at all. Well, what it has done is it's helped Lewis to close in the gap. Hartman in 6th. Supercams in 7th, followed by Pop, followed by LeBam. Then Lofty still holding that top 10. Made a mistake somewhere. He's off the pace. No damage from the drivers. Back to the leader. God's sake. Oh, dear. Ray Carter's gone, hasn't he? He's not in that top 10. Now dropped down into 12th. So frustration and no damage on the car. So did he get a penalty? Not too sure. So, Red Spectre in the lead. Matty there in 2nd. Then we have Lil Nicky holding on just under half a second. Can Ben find a way through? This has been an absolutely fantastic race. Can Lil Nicky get that 3rd place? Am I right in speaking that he's Welsh as well? Mrs. can't look. She's gone silent. Not too sure what happened to Ray. He's at the back of the track, but he hasn't got damage, so I'm not too sure. So 6 seconds of this race to go as the guys are flat out now, and Ben's looking down the inside of Lil Nicky. Oh, Lil Nicky's had made a bit of contact with the gravel on the outside. Looks okay. Looks like he's managed to hold it. So gonna have to look at the leaders. Has Ben gone wide there? Yes, he has. So, Red Spectre comes around the final corner. Look how close Matty was in the end. 1.8 seconds. He absolutely flied in the last couple of laps. But it will be Red Spectre who takes the final corner and takes the win here at the Nürburgring for round 4 of the the Aston Martin Super League in the championship. Matty in 2nd. And then we have Lil Nicky who's going to finish in 3rd. Can he hold it? It's going to be tight. Yes, he can. Lil Nicky takes 3rd. Ben flashes the lights to say, well done, mate. He finished in 4th. Lewis finishes in 5th. Hartman in 6th place. It's going to be Super Cams who finishes in 7th place. With Pop Motorsport in 8th. Then we got LeBam there in 9th. Lofty weaving the tyres. He seems pretty happy with that. V8 Jag there weaving his tyres in 11th. And Ray Carter flashing his lights in 12th place. So we did lose, unfortunately, Handy Point. So, tough competition. They all are really fast. They are. What happened to Ray? I'm not too sure. Hopefully, we'll find out after the race. Well done, says Wiki. Scott Bennett says, well done, Red. Great race, Jay. Head up. Yeah, it was a good race. Well done, all. Well done, Nicky, says Jazz. There we go. Well done, everyone. So, Jazz, is Lil Nicky from Wales? I'm sure he said he was from Wales, but I'm not too sure. It was an absolutely brilliant race. It really was. So let's take a look at those race results. So it was Red Spectre who takes the win. Matty in 2nd, fastest lap from Red Spectre as well. That's going to close up the gap slightly, but still Matty holds the lead. Lil Nicky there in 3rd. Ben Smith in 4th. Lewis in 5th. Hartman 6th. Super Cams there in 7th with Pop Motorsport in 8th. Bam in 9th. Lofty in 10th. V8 Jag in 11th. Ray Carter 12th. And Handy Pine in 13th, but we'll still get points because he raced. Very entertaining race. It's Captain Colossus. Thank you very much, sir. Well done, gents. Wedge's Wedge, says Salim. He is from Wales. Absolutely brilliant, Jazz. Thank you. Great racing, guys. Cheers, Ivan. There we go. That is your top 3 there, and let's hopefully get them in for an interview. Hopefully there is a couple of people there. I don't know why that's on disabled. Not too sure why that is. But we have our top 3, which is fantastic. So let's have a quick word with Lil Nicky, because literally the doors opened up for you there, Nicky, and it was something special, wasn't it? It was very special to, especially finishing in front of Ben, because Ben was giving you a bit of a handful at the end there as well.
Oh yeah, he certainly was. It was a tough one. The whole race, that was a tough one, but everybody got penalties, and thankfully I didn't. So the doors opened up right in front of me.
It was great, wasn't it? Because I saw the second penalty from Lewis, and I totally didn't realise in front of me that there was a penalty from Ben as well. He had a half-second penalty, carved your way through, absolutely brilliant. But I tell you what, there was a moment in that race at the hairpin at turn 1, and I thought, there's 3 going into this corner. They're not, and I thought, who's going to be the brave one? You bailed out, absolutely clever. Yeah, I would have done the same. But Nicky, absolutely super drive, 3rd place on the podium. Well done, mate. Great job.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Great racing.
There you go. So let's have a word with Matty, because Matty, that again, I tell you what, you closed up at the end there, was all the way up to 2.7, and then dropped it down into the 1.7 near the end of the race. Obviously went up a little bit to 1.9, but mate, great race there. Very tough competitor now, Red Spectre, isn't he? But I tell you what, not a lot between you two. Oh, Matty, are you there? Hello. Oh, we've lost Matty.
Sorry, I'm trying to mute myself.
That's okay, mate. That's okay.
Yeah. I think Red was taking it easy to the last few laps because my lap times weren't changing much and I was catching him, so he was taking it easy. But still, I'd have taken that before the start because it's not a good track for me. Don't know why, never is. Something to do with the long corners. I don't know, lack of talent, usual stuff. So I'd have taken third from the start, to be honest. So I'm quite happy with that. But it's quite good fun following actually, because I think I made one mistake. I think I saw Red run off a couple of curves, a couple of times, but this is a case of just doing a nice rhythm really. But yeah, despite it might look boring, but I was actually quite enjoying that.
Oh no, mate, it was a great race. It was a great race.
Yeah, I could have done over 40 laps of that, I think.
Yeah, I mean, look at your lap times. What was it? Red Spectre got the fast lap with a 2:02.501. Yours was a 2:02.697. So not a lot in it really. Very close, but there are only two in the 2:02s to be fair. So great racing, absolutely superb stuff. So well done to you, sir. Absolutely brilliant. Congratulations, mate. Still holding the championship.
Yeah, well, it's top two go through, isn't it?
Well, we don't know yet. top two and a podium, and there'll be a promotional one yet. Well done, buddy. Great job. Yeah, great job. Cheers. Well done. So let's have a word, Red Spectre. Red, my goodness me, that went to plan, I guess. I suppose the word is, because obviously you need to get in front. Good start. I'll tell you what, Matty had a very good start, but you just managed to get your nose in front of him at the start, and that could have made it a little bit more interesting for the race, couldn't it?
Yeah, so I just want to say it was a very difficult race, more difficult than people actually imagine, because the changing conditions make it so difficult. So at the start, I mean, that was actually, I would say, a decent start. So I managed to stay ahead and then close the gap, close the door, I would say. And then from then on, it was just a matter of who would make a mistake, because whoever did, it would have lost the race. So basically, I think we were quite close, but to be honest, I didn't want to make any silly mistakes or anything. So I was just trying to manage it and bring it down, I hope. But it was a quite difficult race, because especially when the conditions were changing, and as I am ahead, so basically that gives him some time to react before he gets to the actual corner or braking zone. So I was the one that was finding the conditions every single lap. I was the one that was giving the feedback at him like every time, and it was quite tricky. I think I went almost off a couple times, but I think it was just I would say. Trying to manage to stay in the gap and just bring it home. But it was a great race. I want to thank everyone, especially you, for bringing me back, and hopefully I find my mojo again.
Oh mate, you used my line. But yeah, definitely found your mojo, mate. Absolutely superb. Congratulations, well done, and really looking forward to seeing how you do for the rest of the season. But very tough with Matty with that substantial lead, but we'll see how that goes.
Great competitor,
he is fantastic.
So thanks, Ray.
There we go. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate that. So they are your two champions at the moment. So Red Spectre takes that one. Join us now in about 5 minutes' time. Oh, we give it 2 minutes because I'll try and get everyone out on track as soon as we can. But do you know what? I'm just going to go into the advert and then we'll get this one underway for the Premiership. Welcome back, everybody, to the Premiership. Let's just change this around, change that around. There we go. That looks a bit better. So welcome, everybody, back to the Premiership. Don't forget, please do thumb up on the chat. There is a thumb up there if you could just push that. Even if you don't like it, put a thumb down. I'm not going to be mad at you, okay? I really won't, but it will upset me a little bit. I will cry. No, I didn't say that out loud, did I? I did. Yeah, but if you could just put a thumb up, that'd be fantastic. It really does help with the algorithms here on YouTube, and it also helps us to build and create what we're trying to do, which is clean, respectful racing, as you quite clearly saw in that last race. Obviously, there's a bit of chat going on in the background, but obviously we'll deal with that at a later time. But absolutely brilliant. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and let's just keep the momentum going. So, as I said before, please do like, subscribe, and follow us here at CC Sim Racing. Also, check us out on Facebook as well, and get all the information there. Plus, also, I'd like to say a massive thank you to Paulie Pleebles and also Speebles, who was our sponsor for these championships, and also to our collaborators on GT7 Facebook page. So go and check them out. 36,000 followers, and some of those are joining us this evening. So welcome back, everyone, for the Premiership. Sorry about that, just a bit of a hairball or a beard ball. So yeah, this is going to be another good race. Same place again, round 4, but this is the Premier, and it's going to be a very, very tight race indeed. I just need to check to see if anyone is glitching, so do bear with me a second. Looks like everyone is okay. The only one I am really worried about is Shocky. That was the one that was glitching heavy last time out, and do you know what? Is that enough to put him at the back? It's just a shame. It just could cause some contact at the start of the race. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to say to Chocky, no qualifying. And I had to do the same with V8 Jag, unfortunately. But, you know, we tried to keep it nice and clean and tidy. And, you know, we don't want no upset, which is a real shame. Because, obviously, I know Chocky loves racing here at CC Sim Racing. If I could do anything about his internet, then I would do. But drivers are out on track, as you know. So let's have a look at the Premiership table, and it is Clive Smith who takes the top spot at the moment, which is very shocking. I haven't even looked at the championship table, so that's probably why it shocked me. 82 points. Then we got ORT Kings there on 79. Then we have Scott there with that brilliant win last 2 weeks ago, should I say, on 73 points, followed by Tonk with 72. Ashboy on 71. Then we drop down to Chocky on 61. Then Dan there, who had a very good run 2 weeks ago, there on 60 points. Butler is away enjoying the sun on 42. Dusty's back with us this week with 30 points. Haber's back as well there with 30 points. Then we have, I think that is IFC Ben, unfortunately not racing tonight. But they're on 24. And then we have ORT Gomez on 18 points. So, very interesting to see where everyone is at the start of this race. So, we do have 11 drivers out tonight. I can't see Tonka non-racing. So, that again is a massive benefit for everybody. So, let's get this one underway as we start qualifying. And we will see if anybody out there sees any rain on the radar. That'll be interesting. It is getting slightly darker, though, I must admit. So don't forget, if you can, please do subscribe, please do like, and also get that notification so you can see it coming back on again next time round. So drivers are out on track, and we shall get all the display up, so you'll see the names as well. And out we go to start qualifying, as there is a bit of a ghost thing going on there. Whoa, my darling, going on there. That clay bit, isn't there, in that film? I can't remember his name now. What's that guy's name? I can't remember his name. Whatever. Anyway, Clive's there in second. I went all mushy there, didn't I? Clive's there in second. There's ORT Kings behind him. So everyone out on track doing some qualifying. Obviously, Gomez didn't get the memo with the using all the track and a little bit more there. Chocky is in the pits, which is great. Really appreciate Chocky listening in there. Danny C also out on track, warming up those tyres. Been looking forward to this. Been watching his streams, and he's probably streaming live as well. So hopefully he has a good one today. Let's go Team Dauntless. Indeedy. Great to see Southpaw out as well. And I'm pretty sure that's Murta. So Murta on his debut. So let's see what he can do. He's out on track. Then we go to Scotty, who is also out on track. Oh, Scotty just bouncing a little bit there. Too much, so we'll just keep an eye on that because that was a bit worrying as he come around that corner. Not like Scotty. Usually he's okay. Looks like it's settled down a little bit there as well. Southpaw is Murta. Thank you very much. So Dusty out as well, the American, looking for a good run today. Then we got Pac-Man out on track. And then we go and see Mr. Loverman, Hubba. Buy CD out now. I think that was like the 1990s, wasn't it? It would be good if we had snow, rain and thunderstorms. Bit of hail just to chip in there. So Clive starts us off with his flying lap. So off goes Clive to try and claim pole position. But there is Gomez just behind him. Looks like ORT King's backed off a little bit and has managed to find some room, and off he goes to start his qualifying lap. There is Ash Boy just behind him, also starting his lap. Danny C, some nice clean air in front of him to push on and hopefully get his first pole position. There is Southpaw, there, Murta, there in 7th place. Comes through turn 1. Then we have Scotty for Team Dauntless. Then we have Dusty. I think Team Dauntless, wasn't it? Nicky and Haslett, I think, did the team double the other day, didn't they? I think so. If they did, congratulations. I'm pretty sure that was what happened. Oh, Dusty going very wide. That could be a penalty. That could be a penalty, and he doesn't want that at the start of the race. There is Pac-Man there for Dad Bod Racing, and then we got Mr. Loveman. Can't do that bit because I break the microphone and your ears. So there he is, HRT Habba. It probably is, but it's just the way I've done it on the stream hyper, so it's just easier for me to remember. But obviously, the only one that's different is Southpaw there. So, Clive Smith there, Gomez, Kings, Ashwoy, Danny C. So Clive coming through now, hits the chicane. Gomez follows suit. Then we have Kings. Then we have Ashwoy. Then Danny C, not that far behind. Then, oh! Murta has made a mistake. Going into the right-hander, which is going to really hurt him. So Clive comes through. What does he get? Goes into pole position. Gomez. Does he go faster? No, goes second. Kings comes around the outside. So Clive, Gomez. And then we got Kings. Here we go. Does Kings go pole? No, goes second. Ashwoy, can he get pole? No, goes 5th. Danny C, can he get pole? Goes 4th. My goodness me. There is Southpaw. Now, there is a driver in front, so I do apologise. I have missed him. It's Scotty. Scotty comes through. Goes into 4th. What does Dusty go through into? Goes into 5th. There's Southpaw in 9th. There's Pac-Man. What does he do? Does he go pole? No, goes into 6th. So, Habba is the last man out. What can Habba do? Does he cross the line into pole? No, he doesn't. Made a mistake somewhere, so it's going to be Clive on pole. Kings in 2nd. Gomez 3rd. Then we have Scotty there in 4th. Followed by Dusty in 5th. So, Team Dauntless 4th and 5th. ORT 2nd and 3rd. Then we have Pac-Man. Then we have Danny C. Then we go all the way back to Ash Woy, who's in 9th. So mistake there, probably from Ash. And Habba also a mistake. 3.6 seconds off the lead lap, so definitely a mistake there. And then we have Southpaw, just parked his car up, and I think he's a bit disappointed with that. Not like him. Great debut, says Murta. Love that. You don't even get opportunity to text. I love it. It's absolutely grand. Please, 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 if you haven't done so, please send this out to socials. If you haven't done so, please send it out to socials. Let's get these views back up again, guys. We really do need... This is the Premiership. This should be a 70 to 100 people watching this. Ashwoy is way out of position. One to watch during the race. Definitely Mr. Tartan. Totally agree. And also, please, if you can, see that there's a little thumb there. Let's click that thumb. because I only see 2 of them at the moment, and one of them's mine. So, very interesting start. And Myrta, I know you're quick, mate. I've seen you race. I've seen you drive. I know you can do it. Same as Thunder Dragon. He was another one to watch out for. And mine. Oh, 15 thumbs. Wow. Okay, sorry. I do apologise. I can only see 2 on mine. Must be a bit behind. There we go. Must be more than that. So, cars lined up. That's a lovely shot as well. Loving those wheels on, who's that? ORT. Is that Kings? Let's have a look. It is Kings. Pretty tyres. I like them. Those wheels, should I say tyres? Oh my goodness me. You never thought I was a commentator, would you? So, let's take a look at those race results. So, it is Clive on pole. Kings in second. Gomez third. Scotty there in fourth. Look at those times. Very close. And I'll tell you what. Red Spectre, watch out. Dusty there in fifth. Then Pac-Man in 6th, Danny C in 7th, Chocky in 8th. Obviously, he'll be to the back of the queue. Ashboy there in 9th, Haber 10th, and Southpaw in 11th spot. My goodness me, what a race this is going to be. So, everyone there on track, which is great. So, fingers crossed, we all have a good... I know, all right, no, okay. I said it wrong. So, let's hope that we have a good race. Don't forget, please send to socials. It really does mean a lot if you do, and it does really help support what we're trying to achieve here at CC Sim Racing. So, please do give your thumbs up, please do the notifications, and please like the stream. So, here we go for round 4, and it's going to be an absolute belter here at the Premiership. So here we are live again with your commentator Craig Cook here at CC Sim Racing. Clive on pole, King second, Gomez in third. There's your top 3. There is 4 lights. We're waiting for the 5th red. And who is going to take it into turn 1? Any rollers? No. Good start from Kings. Now, has he got the nose? No, he hasn't. It's quickly shut there by Clive Smith into turn 1. He goes. Kings goes to the outside. He doesn't want to be too narrow there, does Clive. And he's going to be very, very hard to hold that line. But he's managed to get in front. And that's Kings in second. Is everyone through? Look at Gomez down the inside. Round the outside is Dusty. Dusty goes into 4th with his teammate on the outside, but obviously there's no team order, so Scotty be battling away. And look at Danny C holding the inside line. Haber punts him up the backside there, and Pac-Man's had a superstar. He's into 7th place. Haber now into 8th. Ashwoy there in 9th. Great respect. Southpaw there in 10th. And Chocky just sits on the back of the pack at the moment. But all the Premiership guys are through. And there's a good battle here with Ashwoy around the outside of Haber. And has he got the inside line for the corner? I think he has. Yes, he has. It goes through. Southpaw also has a little pinch of this as well. And goes through. So good racing between those 3 guys. Clive in the lead. Kings in second. Can Kings have a look down the inside? Oh my goodness me. What happened to Clive? He left his braking so late. I think he was worried about Kings coming around the inside of him, and now he's got the outside line, and Kings goes into the lead after that mistake. And watch out for Gomez having a look as well. So Gomez there in 3rd. Penalty for Gomez. Dusty in 4th. Could get a 3rd place here. He goes to the outside of Gomez for position for Team Dauntless. And is this going to be a move? No, on the outside, not quite. And Scotty there in 5th. Danny C holding 6th place, and Pac-Man is the big mover at the moment in 7th place. Back to Kings in the lead. Clive second, Gomez in 3rd. Penalty going to come at 4. Gomez goes to the right, moves out of the way, gets back up to speed, and that's going to be Scotty around the outside. Is Danny C also going to make momentum? Goes to the inside. Oh, that's very brave from Danny C on the brakes. Gets the move done. That's 3 places Gomez has lost. He's back there in 6th place, but we know he's a quick driver, so watch out as he gets a good exit. Goes to the outside of Danny C for position. That's going to be very brave there. Goes wide. Pac-Man might have an opportunity to take that position. Hits the curb. Brilliant stuff from the drivers. Goes wide again. And oh, Chocky. Oh, Chocky's lost it in the background, and into the wall he goes. And that is not what he wanted. Let's go back and see what happened to Chocky, because that was incredible. So there's Chocky. Now, what happens here? Did he get a glitch on? Did he hit the curbing? Oh, he's hit the grass. He's hit the gravel. And, oh, I'll tell you what, he did very well to miss Southpaw and hits the gravel there. So I don't know if that was Glitch Fest or not. Not too sure. But it's Kings in the lead, pulling away now from Clive in second, with Dusty there in third place. This is absolutely incredible. An inspired drive here by Kings, with Clive Smith in second. And I think Clive just thought way too much about that defensive move on Kings and should just concentrate on that line. But again, Dusty there in third, Scotty behind him trying to find a way through, and nearly hits his teammate up the backside again, with Danny C there in fifth. Gomez now going on the chase for that fifth place, with Pac-Man still there in seventh. Haber there in eighth with a penalty. Look at Ashwoy trying to look down the inside, and Ashwoy needs to get a crack on. But they're only 4 seconds behind the leader, so anything can happen in this race. Everyone's still together, and you can see there's the leader just up the road. Southpaw, there he is in 10th place. Chocky there just behind. I think Chocky's got damage. Yeah, he has got suspension and rear bumper damage. So that's going to cause the aero to really mess around there. And also 1.5 second penalty. Back to the leader, and it's Kings in the lead from Clive in second. I know that Jesse has joined the room, but I don't know if he's on the Discord. Oh, he is! Is that you, Jesse? Jesse's here! He's arrived! Jesse's arrived! Hallelujah! I could breathe.
If you're going to take a breath or not.
You should have just did that. And I would have gone, all right, mate. That's okay, no problem.
You should unmute me, Craig.
I have unmuted you. You're unmuted. Everyone's like, Jesse! See, everyone loves you, man. Let's say Kings in the lead, Clive in second, Dusty in third. So the American in third place here, Jesse. And what a start. I need a drink now. Well done. Thanks, mate.
I know, this is exciting. Hartman gave us a run there for a little bit. Now Dusty's giving a good run for the podium too, so that's pretty exciting for us people on this side of the pond.
Fantastic stuff. There is Scott in fourth place for Team Dauntless. There goes that penalty from Haber, and Ashwoy has been passed by Southpaw for position for that 8th spot. So Ashwoy trying to get back onto the guys in front, but I'll tell you what, really struggling. I'm very surprised from Ash. Really not with it at the moment, but let's see what happens in the rest of the race. There's plenty of time here, Jess, isn't there? 15 minutes.
I was going to say, let's give him a little bit of break. I mean, I'm looking through this field, and it's just good driver after good driver after good driver. So I feel like give him a little bit of break, because he's facing some pros here.
Yeah, definitely. Southpaw now getting the momentum as TNR have just notified me. Thank you, TNR. But Gomez has a half-second penalty, so that's going to give Pac-Man 6th place. So Pac-Man just needs to sit very, very close here. And again, wide line from Gomez. Very interesting line. And a penalty for Dusty. So penalty for Dusty. Cheers, mate. See, that's why I missed you so much. There we go. So ORT Kings is away at the moment. 9 seconds. 0.9, should I say, in the lead. And Clive needs to close that down to grab that toe back.
Well, yeah, here comes the slowdown for both those guys. So we're going to see a lot of shuffling here in a second.
Right, so what's this going to do to Dusty? So is this going to put Danny C into 4th place? Dusty takes his penalty. Now, momentum is key. There goes Scotty, and he tries to tuck into the back of Scott, and I think that's worked. So Danny C's going to try down the inside. Oh, he's done it. He's done it down the inside. He gets it done, and great respect from Dusty, and lets Danny C through. So Danny C now into 4th, and Dusty having to go to the outside. And Danny C goes defensive, and also in the background, Pac-Man has got 6th place from ORT Gomez. Great move.
Ash is up to 8th now as well. He managed to get past Southpaw.
Good move there from Ashwoy on Southpaw. Missed that. So see if we can go back to that. Oh, ORT Gomez is making a move as well. So we've missed that. So let's go back to ORT Gomez, because he is making a move on Pac-Man for that 6th place. And has got the inside line. Gets it done, or does he? Because Pac-Man's got the inside line. And that's great driving from the two of them. And Pac-Man wanted that so much that he put the accelerator down just a little bit too much. And has let ORT Gomez to go through. But Pac-Man's gone to the outside. And a little bit of a bump and grind there between the two of them. And he's gone back into that 6th spot. A little bit wide there, but Pac-Man now on the chase. And he's now got his nemesis, Ashwoy, who was absolutely brilliant between the two of them in the Clio Cup, if you remember, very many moons ago.
Yeah, and kudos to Clive up front while you were going through all that. He's actually keeping with or slightly catching Kings. He's got it down to 8/10. It doesn't seem like much, but over the course of the race, if he keeps that up, he'll be able to reel him in here pretty quick, especially once he gets to the draft. He only needs about 3/4 tenths of a second caught up before he can get the draft.
Yeah, that's a great shout, and you can see just in the background, Southpaw having another challenge on Ash Boy. He really wants this, doesn't he? He's absolutely brilliant, and you can see Mr. Beastman saying, "Go, Danny Boy." He's doing a good job at the moment in 4th place as we look at Scotty from Team Dauntless, and just behind him, 0.9, just around a second now, is Danny C. There he is. Having a cracking race at the moment. He's just been slowly, gradually climbing the ladder, hasn't he? As you can see, Dusty going sideways. And there's a great battle at the back here. Look at this. Pac-Man, Southpaw, and you've also got Ash Boy's got the inside line. It's a drag race between the 3 of them going into the chicane, and Southpaw's got the best line here. Is he going to bail out? He's bailed out. I don't blame him. Into the braking zone. Pac-Man wants it more. Or does he? He has a good battle with Ash Boy, and they show respect, and Ash Boy goes round. Oh! It was very brave. You could do it in a Clio, but probably not in an Aston Martin.
Yeah, those wheels get spinning pretty hard coming out of the turn. If you're going to have it straight, it's going to go badly.
He tried to turn in, and Pac-Man was just staying very firm. That was brilliant. So unlucky. Ash Boy comes in. I think he has damage, but RRT Kings is being closed down by this man, Clive Smith. Clive's on it tonight. Really is, but Kings still holds it just over half a second. But Scotty's there as well in 3rd. Danny C is definitely closing up on that position for podium.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because everybody has a little space right now, so we're going to find out who the best drivers are when they have a clean racetrack and they're not doing any battles. We'll see who catches up with who, and then we'll know who the faster racers on the track are. Yeah,
definitely great shout there, mate. And you can see at the moment starting to break up. Not quite like the championship battle we had, but anything can happen in this race. Cash him in, Clive, says Mammy. Love that. So Clive there in 2nd. King's holding the lead at the moment, 1 second now, with Clive in 2nd place. Scotty there in 3rd. Danny C trying to chase him down in 2nd place, having his best lap so far, a 2:03.1. Great stuff. There is Dusty, a 2:02.3 from Kings. That's superb. Gomez.
He's on purple lap right now as well, so he may be beating that pace.
So Gomez in 6th place, trying to catch that man in front of him, Dusty, the American. Pac-Man in 7th, Southpaw there in 8th. There is Haber in 9th, and Ash Boy has pulled into the pits. Frustration, just frustrating night for Ash Boy. And it looks like Chucky also in the pits following suit. So RRT Kings hitting that curb, literally taking it out for dinner. That was brilliant.
Those things get airborne too. That's a little exciting at times, but these guys seem to really control the chaos pretty well.
I always spin there. There's no question about that. I'm going to spin there. So Kings in the lead, Clive in 2nd. Battle at the back is starting to get closing up. Haber's doing well. Haber's sort of caught on the back of Southpaw after that big penalty he had, so keep an eye on that. And is that Clive on the back of Kings? No, it's not. I thought that was a lot closer when I was looking into the braking zone there. Scotty there 3rd. Danny C holding 4th place. Then we got Dusty there in 5th, followed by Gomez there in 6th. Southpaw has now got past Pac-Man for position, so we'll take a look at that in a moment. Oh, a very wide Haber. Manages to get it back, but again, dirty tyres not going to help him very much as they get off the corner on the exit. And again, just shows you the different lines you can take, and that was a little bit of overdue curbing and a nice bit of the trim of the grass. But let's see if we can see that overtake from Southpaw. And it was down at turn 1. Look at this. It's around the outside, and I think this is not going to help Pac-Man. Yeah, Pac-Man had to take that tighter line. Obviously, the wheels are spinning up on the dirty side, and that's Southpaw going back into position.
Pac-Man's right back on him too. It didn't take him long to catch up. So, but man, Pac-Man took a bad line out of that corner. I don't know what happened there. Something went horribly wrong.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It did go horribly wrong as we just go to the front and look at Gomez and Dusty. And Gomez is really closed up on Dusty here. Let's go on board with Gomez. See Danny C slowly pulling away. Danny C hasn't quite got the mojo for that man in front, Scotty, but I tell you what, it might be, is it me, or does that look like all 4 of them are getting a little bit closer now, Jesse, those top 4?
Oh yeah, they're not very far apart, but yet they are at the same time. It's kind of weird. They feel like they're close, and you look at the difference in times in the laps, it's only like a couple tenths per second, but over the course of the race, it's kind of spreading out a little.
Yeah, Gomez doing a 203.277 on his last lap. So let's see what he does as he crosses the line here. Dusty using all the track and a little bit more. Getting very dusty indeed. Does a 203.1. So fastest lap for Gomez at this moment in time. So these times coming in are absolutely amazing. 202.2 from King's fastest lap. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, we didn't see anything like that last race. These guys, they're well. And the other thing is, with it being more open, it's more conducive to hitting those big lap times as opposed to battling. It's a big difference.
The thing that amazes me is they're fast lap times and consistent lap times. It's just unbelievable. It really is. As you can see, Gomez on the back of Dusty there, trying to find a way through. Still hasn't done it. Battle at the back there between Pac-Man and Haber, as Haber looks to the inside. Haber's starting to glitch a bit, which is a bit worrying. Haber's just sort of showing Pac-Man that he's there. Hasn't quite put him off, but that is a big green car behind him, and it's very noticeable.
Yeah, and Pac-Man seems to be really struggling with the corners. I'm not sure if he's got dirt on his tires or what happened, but he seems to be going really wide. Maybe he's just trying some new lines to see if something else will work.
Yeah,
wow,
definitely.
Haber's like right on it.
Yeah, Haber's trying to find a way through, isn't he? And he's trying to find a way through again and thinks better of it. And Pac-Man's got a lot of problems now because he's got to try and concentrate on the guy in front, but at the moment he's having to concentrate on the guy behind because Haber is on a mission to find a way through. As he goes down the inside, thinks better of it, goes wide. That's going to put him on the dirty stuff. Goes around the outside. Is he going to have the inside line? Not quite. He does try it, though, but didn't quite work. And again, has the inside line, but again, a little bit aggressive going through the corner. But the gap was there, and he's taken it. But Pac-Man's going to be on his case now as Pac-Man tries again for another opportunity to pass Haber. But again, heavy glitching is not going to help him at all.
It feels like the other battle on track 2, Dusty and Gomes, it feels like that... Gomes is just kind of waiting. Oh, wow. Gomes had a really bad corner, though, and Southpaw is now suddenly catching up on him.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, as you're right. Yeah, Southpaw is definitely closing up, isn't he? He's made so many mistakes trying to chase down Dusty that he's now in the clutches of Southpaw in that 7th spot. Let's go on board with our new driver here at CC Sim Racing. It's Southpaw on Murta here. And into turn 1 he goes. Takes a lot of the curve, and that's very lucky, very well saved. You can take a lot of that the hairpin there, but you also don't want to be on the dirty side, get the back end a bit frazzled, and that's you going round. So into the left hand side we go.
And this track continues to show on this one there's a lot of different lines you can take. These guys are all over the place. Some on the green, some not on the green, some on the dirty stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, we did try to discuss this for next series that we're going to try and implement the rules and regulations of real life racing, and hopefully that should make the racing a lot tighter as we see Haber in the background losing the back end of the car. And is that going to give Pac-Man the opportunity to have a little chance? Not quite. Matt Haber's managed to pull a gap now. So let's go back to the leader. 1.8 seconds is King from 2nd place, which is Clive Smith there for CC Sim Racing. Then we have Team Dauntless's car of Scotty in 3rd place. Danny C hasn't been able to get on the back of Scotty, but I'll tell you what, very consistent, still there in the 4th place position. I'll tell you what, he's doing 202s, 203s consistently, so he's not being slow.
Yeah, it's a little bit different between the lower leagues, like where I drive. There are mistakes that happen, and so if you just run 5, 6, 7 consistent laps, you're going to catch up to those people. But here, these guys are just bang on every single time. A bad lap for them is maybe 3/10 off their best lap. It's just not a lot of difference. Yeah,
which is like 4 seconds for me. So yeah, it's unbelievable racing. It really is. It's great to see. And guys coming through now. RT Gomez looks like he's managed to get that sort of gap sorted out now, but Southpaw might have an opportunity to close that gap into turn 1. 3 minutes of this race to go. Not quite the same as the previous race in the championship, but again, these guys are the Premiership. These are the creme de la creme, and you can see why. That just one mistake for pushing too hard, and it just shows you what some of these guys and the class of driver we have out here.
We had just a mistake with Clive. He had a couple back corners there. Now it's under a second. Scotty's starting to reel him in a little bit.
Oh, yeah, there we go. So keep an eye on Clive. Let's go on board with Clive. Sorry, we'll go on board with Scotty. And yeah, again, another mistake there.
Another mistake.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
They might have dirty tires.
Yeah, I keep looking at that. It doesn't look that far away. That 2.2 seconds does not look far away, but it is. But then you look at Scott, who's now just over half a second, who's closing up big time on Clive now, and he's got a good run off the corner and climbing the hill now, isn't he, Jesse?
Yeah, that was an amazing corner by Scotty. He went way outside and dove back in and got a heck of a run down that straightaway, which really helps on this long straight.
Oh, there we go. Can Scotty get a podium? Clive will be looking to get on the podium again. But can he do it tonight? Is he going to get second? Or is it going to be third? As Scotty goes round the outside and he's got the toe. And Scotty's got a purple sector. So could get the fastest lap here. That would be fantastic. But look at the defence from Clive. The drag race down to the chicane. Hard on the brakes. What's Scotty going to do here? I think Scotty's quite clever. Yes, he is. He just backs out of it. Thinks, do you know what? Try and get the exit. Stays with him. And now he's going to get the run down to turn 1. And now Clive's got some defending to do.
Yeah, he's going to be hits right on his bumper coming down the straight. This is going to be fun to watch.
Right, here we go, on board with Clive. Now, what's Clive going to do? Is he going to stay on line? Is he going to go defensive? He knows if he goes defensive, he's going to have the dirty line. He stays on the racing line. He's going to make Scott go down the inside, but Scotty knows himself he's going to have the dirty line, so he decides to back out of it. That's very clever from Scott. That is really, really clever.
Yeah, nice. And now they're going to be side by side. Now it's just if they can keep it. Wow.
Brilliant driving, absolutely fantastic, and great to see Vince as well joining us from Vacecraft, and massive thank you to Vince. And if you haven't done so already, please go and give him a follow on Facebook, please. What's up, guys? Good to see you all. Cheers, Vince. Really appreciate you joining us as we see second and third battling away, and we have 50 seconds of this race to go, and Scott goes round the outside. Has he got that done? He's giving him the room, has Clive. They're still side by side. That's great respect, and that is going to be Scotty through, I'm pretty sure, but the drag race down to the hairpin, and this could put Danny C back into play here, but it's going to be Scotty who takes that move, and what a move it was. And can he hold it? Yes, he can, but Clive is not going to get this up. Look at this, brilliant driving from the two of them.
Oh, and don't look now, too, but Danny's within 1.3 seconds. He was about 3 seconds back before, and this little fight has put him right back in the opportunity for a podium.
Oh, what a move there, though, from Scotty down the outside of turn 6, should I say, and gets it done. That was brilliant, but great respect again from Clive, showing that respect on track. So there is your leader, Kings, at the moment, 4.7 seconds in the lead as he comes up to the chicane, but a drag race down to the final chicane. Here we go, final lap, says Jesse. Oh, he's got the drive as Clive. Can he hold the outside line? It's going to be very brave. Who's going to be the last of the late breakers? And Scotty has had to bail out. Scotty has to bail out because Clive had the nose in front, and that's going to be Clive who takes second, I think, as we see Kings come around the final corner, and it's going to be Kings who takes the win with a flashing lights, and that's going to be over the moon with that. But massive shout out to Clive and Scott with a brilliant race as Clive finishes second and Scotty finishes third, with Danny C just behind him at the end there in fourth. Dusty's going to finish in fifth place, and there's a drag race between Gomez and Southpaw, but it's going to be Gomez who takes that sixth place from Southpaw. It's going to be Pac-Man who finishes in eighth after Haber. It looks like he's spun at the chicane, so I don't know if we can have a look at that or not. Haber went for it. Let's have a look. Oh, he did go for it. I can't even see him. He's gone. Oh, he backed out. Oh, right, you had a reset or something, but not too sure what happened there. But brilliant racing from everyone. But it's ORT Kings who takes the win, from Clive in second, from Scotty in third. But congratulations to King. That was a dominant performance after that overtake on Clive.
Yeah, that boy. Danny's probably wishing he had one more lap on that. Those guys battling up front. He was only about 0.4 of a second behind as he crossed the line there.
Oh yeah, and anything could have happened, couldn't it? It really could, because you know that slight mistake could have meant him on the podium. That was so close. Wow,
yeah, good race.
It really, really was. And we have got guys in for interviews, but I'm just going to wait for this to run down. But great drive from ORT Kings there, and great respect by the two guys behind him from Clive and Scotty. I mean, really was a great show of Respect Clean Racing as well. And Danny C, I'm really pleased because he's slowly progressing up the board. And I'll tell you what, he's going to be in for a fight for that podium place. So Dusty in 5th, Gomez there in 6th, and Southpaw in 7th, with Pac-Man 8th, Haber in 9th. And we lost Chucky and Ash Roy early on in the race. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely fantastic. Jesse's been absolutely fantastic to have you in at the last minute there. But don't forget, please, ladies and gentlemen, please do subscribe and please do hit that notification. We do appreciate it. And it's Marty. I do apologise. It's Marty, is it? Like Marty McFly, apparently. There we go. So there is your winner. Congratulations to you, sir. So it is Kings who takes the win. Clive in 2nd, but Kings had the fast start. He done a 2:02.1.
That's pretty fast.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. So Clive there in 2nd, Scotty there in 3rd. Brilliant battle, really was. Danny C had the best front row tickets for that. In 4th place, Dusty in 5th, Gomez in 6th. Unfortunately, had that penalty, just couldn't quite get it back after that. Southpaw, good drive on his debut in the series in 7th place. Pac-Man in 8th. Then we have Haber in 9th place, Ashboy in 10th, and Chucky in 11th. And they will get points, obviously, because they didn't start the race. So let's have a little chat with some of these guys in the room, and we will have a chat with Scott. Hopefully, we do have Kings come in. But Scotty, great drive, mate. That was brilliant. I mean, the show of respect between you and Clive, and I know you've got a lot of respect for Clive, and Clive has that same respect for you, obviously doing the GT3 Endurance Series. But, mate, that was superb, wasn't it? Oh, hello, Scott.
Yeah, I mean, sorry. Yeah, that was a brilliant race. I really did not expect to be anywhere near Clive, because Clive was flying in practice. And I was absolutely nowhere near him. So I'm glad that I got my head down and stuck with it, just getting the rhythm. And eventually I caught Clive. I didn't know if he had a slight problem at all, because I thought he'd be a bit quicker at the end. But yeah, great last lap. And I was made up with P3, to be fair. So congrats to Clive and to Kings. Good race again.
Yeah. Great respect, mate. It was super respect, and just shows that mutual awareness between the two of you. Absolutely fantastic. But well done, Scott. Brilliant drive, and well done to you and Team Dauntless. Let's have a word with Clive Smith. You're welcome, mate. Let's have a word with Clive, because Clive, again, that was very brave on that last corner. Just had enough punch in the car to just get past Scott. But again, we go through this every week, that clean, respectful racing is abided by, and that just shows how good you two were together, again, fighting away there and grabbing that 2nd place. But what happened in that last sort of few laps, because you sort of went off the pace a little bit, which gave obviously Scott the opportunity to come back into it?
Yeah, I had a bit of a glitching issue going on. I've never had that before. Like, my whole game was glitching a bit, so yeah, it was a bit weird to race in, but yeah, I could see Scotty hunting me down, sort of taking a second out of each lap, and it was good to have another good battle at the end there. Yeah, great respect between both of us, and yeah, I'm going to enjoy having a few more battles with him. But yeah, a little bit disappointed in 2nd, because I was flying in practice. I was doing like 2:01.8s and 9s, but I just couldn't do it. Yeah, couldn't do it when it mattered. But yeah, congratulations to Kings and Scotty. It was a good race.
Oh, that's unbelievable. There you go. So, I don't know what we were talking about, Jesse, but that's okay. I thought my 203s were all right. That's another level. Oh, but amazing. Well done, Clive. Well done, Scott. Absolutely superb. But we're going to take a little chat with our man who won the race, Mr. ORT Kings. And Kings, my goodness me. I mean, the lap time says it all. 2:02.1s. You just heard Clive was on a bit of a mission to try and get those 2:01.9s. But, mate, I mean, literally as soon as you got the pass done, you sort of made yourself aware that you need to get away quite quickly, and you did it just that. So, fantastic race by yourself, and just talk us through it, because it was superb.
Okay, hey guys, thank you very much for your words. First of all, congratulate Clive and Scotty for 2nd and 3rd. Yeah, it was the qualify could have been a bit better than it was, but to be honest, I didn't practice much normally in this championship, so I was quite happy to be just 44 tenths of a second behind Clive, because Clive normally is fast and he practices a lot. But the race, yeah, I knew I had to be on top of Clive. I knew that I had to put a bit of pressure on him as well, and I was not expecting made a mistake on the U-turn before the Schumacher S's, and I just saw the gap. I went for the gap. I tried to leave it room. I don't know. I think I left it enough room, and then I just tried to pull away, and that's what happened. So and then I saw on the map that he was losing time. I saw Scotty approaching. I said, okay, they're gonna fight for it. And for me, it was like the cherry on top if Scott could have the second place. But he lost it at the chicane. But fair enough, it was a really enjoyable race anyway.
Yeah, well done, mate. It was absolutely sublime. And like I said, just that opportunity you had, you took your chance, you got away, and let the two guys behind play, and you did it, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Brilliant win, really well done, and congratulations, fastest lap as well, bagged 100% points. Well done, super job, mate.
Thank you very much.
So there we go, that is ORT Kings who takes the win and fastest lap tonight. Congratulations also to Red Spectre with his win and also fastest lap tonight, which also closes that gap on Matt, but not enough to really worry Matt at the moment. So I'm sure a lot of practice will be going out in the championship as Kings closes up that gap with Clive Smith, so that's going to make it a bit interesting for the championship in both of those. But yeah, stay tuned because we do have soon our overtake of the month, which is coming soon. So we're going to try and do top 10, but it's just trying to get all the feeds together and put it all together into a nice compiled video footage, and then we're going to have a vote on our Facebook page, so you can all check it out, and then you can all vote. Pardon, mate?
Will I have a vote in that as well?
Of course you can, yeah. Of course you can. I think I know which vote mine's going for, but obviously now we've got these ones as well, which will be in the next one. So it all goes up from July to August, and then
Nice.
we got the August to September to run. So hopefully everyone's going to enjoy that. But that includes AWRC as well. So it all over the 5 championships that we got. But absolutely brilliant. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Brilliant racing tonight. And Jesse, absolute pleasure to have you again. Thank you very much for joining me.
Yeah, sorry I didn't sneak in sooner.
Ah, you're welcome. So we will obviously we'll dive out with the Aston Martin promo video, but also don't forget we have the AWRC back next week on Monday, and then we have the first of the next round, which is Sardinia Road Track B, and that's going to start with a conference, and that is going to be brilliant because I've seen some of the practicing going on and they are really putting in some time, so it'll be good to watch. So if you want to do that, please do so on Monday night. And if there is any ladies out there, if you know any ladies that will be interested in racing here at CC Sim, we want you to join us in the AWRC. We want that field. We want 2 divisions. We want 3 divisions, as many ladies as we can, because it really does show what it means to us here at CC that women and males, male and females, can all represent each other in this motorsport, and especially in sim racing as well. So we do appreciate that. So absolutely fantastic to everyone here. Thank you, Jesse, again for joining me. And that is it from us here at CC Sim Racing. Obviously, that was Jesse Linquelo I just told you about. My name's Craig Cook, and we are CC Sim Racing, and we will see you on Monday. Take care, everyone. Have a fantastic evening. Good night.